Hi everybody, Kevin here from Acclaimed Heating, Cooling and Furnace Cleaning. We're here today with one of our trusted partners with the Acclaimed Homeowners Club, a good friend and somebody that we know really well in the work that they do. This is Paul from Contact Renovations. Paul, you guys do everything, and I've known you now for a long time, and it's just a joy that you're part of the Homeowners Club because of how great your customer service is that we've personally witnessed so many times. So it's really our honor to have you as part of the Acclaimed family in that way. Thanks very much. We're happy to be a part of it as well. Yeah, great. So I've got some questions for you today for people to learn a little bit more about your company. One of the great things here that I love to ask is what brought you into the company, and what's with the company name? Where did that come from?
Yeah, well, good question. It's kind of a long story, but I'll give you the Coles Notes version. I used to be a hotel manager in Whistler, BC, and I lived up there for about 13 years, and eventually got kind of tired of living in that bubble, and I wanted to travel, so I did that. I took about 3 years off and went and traveled around the world, and amused myself in various ways. And while I was down in Peru at some point, I met a woman who became my wife, and we decided to come back to Canada to work, and I decided to not go back into hotels, and I've always been handy, and I've renovated my own houses before, and decided to start a small service-orientated renovation company. And I had a business partner originally, and we were thinking of the name, and came up with Contact because it's something we think is important with maintaining a high level of contact with the client, because nobody likes to be left in the dark about the renovation project. It can be very scary, so that was kind of how we came up with the name, and that's kind of been one of the foundations on which we built the company with how we approach our projects. So that's how I got into it, and it was very small initially, and I mean, we're still not a big company, but it just kind of snowballed and went from service work to larger projects, and that's how we got into it.
Right, so how large of projects do you guys do?
Well, there's not really a limit, I suppose. Right now we do primarily residential work, and we'll do anything from simple bathroom renovations to full additions, second stories, full whole home remodels. And we're starting to enter into new home construction now as well, custom homes. And we won't do volume in those, just, small boutique builds.
Nice. Fantastic.